Hey, everybody. Happy Friday. It's Kim Dankey here with the Shibboleth Lifestyle. I'm so thankful that you're with me. If you are in the Zoom room, please take a second to find where your chat button is. Whether you're on your phone or on your computer, there's a chat button. Then you click it, and then you'll see where it says All Panelists. I would like for you to click there and then choose the option for all panelists and attendees. And then when you type in, everybody will be able to see questions and things. So once you've done that, please take a second to say hello. Let me know if you've been here with me this week. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Sheila. Glad y'all are here. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. I missed y'all last night, but had an event on the calendar that I had to attend. Hey, Mary and Amy. Glad you're here. That's awesome. Awesome. Good. If you're on Facebook, please take a second to say hello, give a few hearts or likes. Let me know that you are there. And you can also hit the share button for me. This lets people know that we have a lifestyle and that we can teach it to them and they can learn it and live it. Good morning, Susie. Not good morning. It's good evening. Hey, Susie. Glad you're here. That's awesome. Angela. Hey, Angela from Cartersville. Thank you. Thank you. I do love it when y'all tell me where you're from because it helps me to see that over and over again so I can be reminded. So thank you for that. Hey, Megan, glad you're here. Megan, this might sound funny, but I had a dog that I named Kincaid that just spelled just like that. So that reminded me of a dog I once had. An Australian Shepherd. It was a beautiful dog. If you are just hopping on here in your chat, if you don't mind, make sure it says all panelists and attendees. And so what you do is you find your chat button, you click where it says all panelists, and then you'll see the option for all panelists and attendees, and then you click that one. Hey, Ann from Ringgold, glad you're here. Awesome. We got a good number with us here tonight. That's fabulous. I'm glad y'all are here. Hey, Deb and Michelle, Marianne, cool, Trina. Good. Glad y'all all with me. Thank you. Okay, well, we've just had a lot of fun. I just wheeled in here on two wheels, coming into the house because I've been at the Shibby shop and it was 7:09. And I looked down at my phone, my watch, and I said, "Oh, crud, I've got to get home." And so I peeled out of there and left them to close it up, but they can handle it. And so I could come on here. Hey, Sandy, I'm glad you're here. That's awesome. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we're going to do lap 6 tonight. Lap 6. Now, lap 6 is I like lap 6 because it for me, there's a lot of fun things in Shibboleth. Now, one thing I want you to talk with y'all about is not getting overwhelmed or confused because honestly, the lifestyle is really very, very easy. There's 5 things that you do every single day, and you want to do those 24 to 25 days out of the month, depending on how many days are in the month. You can use up to 6 holidays in a calendar month. You don't want to go over that. But all the other days, you're just doing the 5 things. You're getting your water in, you are journaling, you're eating in the right food combination, you're portion controlling, and then you're using timing. Okay. So those are the things that you're doing every single day that you want it to be a perfect day. But a lot of these other things that we go over and we show you and we teach you, these are optional. You really all you need is a good combination chart and the food library, and you be ready to go. But the reason that we show these other things is to show you how to branch out so that, I mean, you may love chicken and green beans and you may love chicken and broccoli, but you may be okay eating it every night, but some people aren't. And so we have all these other options to give us variety. And it is so much fun to live the Shibboleth lifestyle because of the variety. But if the variety, too much variety affects you, pretend there's not too much variety and just stick with the basics, okay? All right, so tonight we're going to look at an advanced combination chart. And just as a reminder, in case somebody hasn't been with us yet, this is a short little tutorial video of me showing you how to do all of these things. And then what you do, if you're on a computer, you just hover your mouse over the task. And then if you're on a tablet, if you can lightly, or a phone, you lightly lightly tap or touch that information eye, and the black box will pop up. You want the black box to pop up because the black box gives you the instructions for completing that task. And that task is typically linked, so it takes you to the place in the website you need to be. So we're simply going to check out the combination chart for advanced members and watch the class that goes with it. We'll talk about that more in just a second. So I'm going to click here. It brings you to this combination chart. Now, this combination chart has more combinations on it, right, than you had on that very first chart. Just because hopefully you're starting to see that it's the way that we eat foods combined together, and there's more options for you than one was just in lap 1. So in lap 1, there was the new member chart, like your first 7 to 10 days type thing, and it didn't have any fruit on it, and it didn't have any energy carbs on it. Now, let me say this. That doesn't mean you couldn't eat them. It doesn't mean you weren't able to eat them. You're able to eat them even from the beginning. It's just that that one shows you what would be best for optimal and best results, okay? But this is my favorite timing. I mean, this is my favorite combination chart. I really like this because I want to see all the options. I want to be able to make meals. Honestly, now I just know what goes together now, and I just do it. The more you do it consistently, the more it will internalize and become what you do. And you won't even need a combination chart. You won't. You'll know what goes together. But I do like this combination chart. It gives you some more options. Now, please keep in mind that these numbers on here are not quantity. This is the category number. So, for example, this line, I'm going to read this one since it's long. This is telling you you could have a category 1 lean protein. The plus sign just means eaten with a category 7 shellfish. Now, remember, those are both lean proteins. You would want to fit both of those underneath your hand. You wouldn't want more than what would fit underneath that hand. And then over here, this is eaten with a category 2 fibrous carb. That's what FC stands for. Eaten with a category 3 energy carb. Now, this one's energy carb, and I'm not going to read this one, but you'll notice this one is fruit. If you're going to eat an energy carb or fruit when you are in weight loss mode, you must eat it with a lean protein and a fibrous carb. So this combo is just letting you know that you can have 2 protein sources, totally fine. You just would put them underneath the one hand for your protein source. So this is a great combo chart. You either want to print it if you have a printer, or just screenshot it and have it on your phone, or just know where it is on the computer for quick and easy access, okay? Now, this letter down here, these 2 letters, this stands for perfect pairing. What a perfect pairing is it is something that doesn't quite follow the rules, but it has been determined that it would work. So, for example, if you are eating, you want some fruit, there are about four fruits. You'd have to look them up to make sure, because I don't have my head is not an encyclopedia. But I think there's about 4 fruits, and I think they're berries, apples, oranges, and grapefruit, maybe. I think those are the 4 that if you wanted to eat those just with egg whites, that you could do that. So that doesn't follow the rules, right? It doesn't follow the rules, but Travis has determined that it would work. So he just kind of calls that a perfect pairing. Now, keep in mind, this perfect pairing is over here in the blue column for a reason. Okay, so because it's got fruit in it. So perfect pairings are typically going to be over here because they aren't the faster and fastest weight loss. But please note, blue column is still fast. It's just if you want to dial it in, you go more into the yellow in the red column. And then if you'll remember, we talked about this previously, MR is meal replacement, and -2 and -3 meal replacements are really the best for weight loss purposes. Hey, Kelly, glad you're here. Thank you for saying hello. And then over here, we haven't really talked about this much, but HHF simply stands for hemp hearts, hemp flakes. So HH is for hemp hearts, HF is for hemp flakes, and we just kind of put it together for an abbreviation. And then you're using MCT oil on all of those to make it be the fastest fat burning combination. Okay. So this is a great chart to have. And this is the one thing that that was my favorite combination chart. Okay. All right. So once you are aware of that chart and you know that it works, we're going to click that box. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to practice finding videos on specific topics in the video library. All right. There are well over 1,000 hours of content in this website. And if you're looking for stuff on a specific topic, you can search for certain keywords and it will pull up videos on that topic. And so if you're curious about something, you can look that up. So I want to show you how to do that. So the search bar in the video library can be used to find videos on a specific topic. Please find the search bar in the video library and search for survival kit. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keywords of survival kit. Next, search for hemp. This will generate a list of videos tagged with the keyword hemp. Next, search for advanced. Hold on, I got to write a note. To find the 2 videos that go with the advanced combination chart. Because right above we had that advanced combination chart. There's 2 videos that will go with that you can watch later. Now listen, if you don't need to watch them, that's fine. You just know what that chart means. That's cool. But I at least want you to heart them so that when you're ready, you can watch them. And then notice that the heart for each video, you can heart your favorites for easy access. Okay, I like to heart my favorites for easy access. So we're going to do that. So this takes you to the video library. Now, when you're no longer in Fast Track and you simply want to access the video library, it's right here, the yellow tab. Okay, so we're in the video library and you see how there's a search bar right here? There's your search bar, and then there's the little button that you click to search. This is my favorites. So anything that you have hearted goes into your my favorites tab. And then there's 3 different ways to view your video library. I like the detail level best. This one is just a big long list. This one is more video blocks, but I like the detail level. The reason I like the detail level is it shows you which video library you're in, kind of basically from newbie to advanced. But then in each library, there are this black menu here of topics. So I like this one best. So if yours, like for example, let's see, okay, so if yours doesn't look like this, if you're on a computer, it would look like this. If you're on your phone, it's going to look slightly different because these topics here are under the heading of topics and you click it and then the menu pops down. But if yours doesn't have this on the side, if you're on a computer, and then you can see the little videos over here to the right, I would highly suggest that you click right here, over here on the right-hand side, where my mouse is, that says detail level. Okay. And then don't worry about these 2 things right here, because this is not pressure to watch these videos. I like to ride around in the car and I just listen to these videos. What I do is I put them on in the car and just let them play like they're a podcast. So if I wanted to see which ones I hadn't watched yet, I could click there and go directly to those and watch them. So that's really a nice way to do that. But what we're going to do first is we're going to type in survival kit. Okay, so it's going to search for, there you go. There's videos that have been tagged with the keywords survival kit. And then you would just watch some, okay? And This one right here is the one I would watch first. Survival Kit. What is in it and what is its importance? I'd watch that one first from Travis. Okay. And if I click on that, you're going to see the heart. Let me show you. I like that you can heart things because this is a big website. We want to be able to find those things quickly and easily that we like. Oh, you know what? Last time I did that, it took a minute to pull that video up for some reason. Let me see if another one pulls up quicker. Yeah, I don't know why that video takes a minute to pull up, but if I wanted to, I could just simply click this heart right there. Okay. You can actually rate your videos too. So if you really like a video, go ahead and rate it. This just gives people that are checking out the website more info from our members. All right. The next thing we're going to look for is hemp. And the reason I like for you to look for hemp is because people are always curious about it, but Travis does a much better job of explaining hemp than I do. So why would I not just let him explain it with a video? He already has. So what we're going to do is this one. This is the one I want you to watch. It's called Phase 2 Hemp Hearts and Hemp Flakes for Weight Loss and Wellness. So you can click right there and you can heart it and you can watch it later. I'm not saying you have to watch it in order to finish Fast Track. These are just some like little homeworky activities so that you can play around in here. Oh, I don't know why I clicked the back button. So now I'm going to search for advanced because I want to find those 2 videos that go with the advanced combination chart. There we go. So like I said, you can just click on them and heart them. You don't have to watch them right now. You click on them and heart them. And then once you're finished doing Fast Track, and then you've watched all of Travis's original daily doses, and then you go, okay, what's next? You can go back to the video library, go to your My Favorites, and then watch those. So those are some of the ones that I think would be really good for you to watch after you've done Fast Track and the original daily doses. Just go to those. So once you have familiarized yourself with this and you know how to work that video library, you simply check that box, okay? So now we're going to check out the restaurant guide. The Shibboleth lifestyle teaches nutrition for all situations. Eating in restaurants does not have to mean a holiday. When looking at the restaurant guide, locate the restaurants you frequent the most often. Read through the list of items listed and open several that you think you would enjoy. It's important that it is not assumed that you can eat the meal just as listed on the menu. Ordering instructions will be available for each menu item listed. Reading this before you go to a restaurant can help you prepare a survival kit if you would like. You might like to screenshot a few of your favorites to have them handy. Now, once you've watched the video on survival kit, you'll understand why it might be important to take a survival kit with you, but I'm going to give you a couple of little tips. If you're the person who says, no, I don't really like to eat a hamburger without something on it, then you're going to need to take your own bread if you want that, or your own tortilla. I just eat it without something on it. Or let's say that you really want salad dressing, then you'll want to take some with you, or maybe some sprinkles or whatever things that you like on a salad, take them with you. And so you just want to be prepared for that. Now, if you aren't prepared for it, you can still make it a perfect meal at a restaurant. It's just that if you know you want those things to even enjoy your food at a restaurant more, you might want to have a survival kit. The other great thing about having a survival kit is if at work, you might need something. I wouldn't say to have it in your top drawer where you see it every time you open up your drawer, but have it somewhere there that if you have that moment, you aren't going to the vending machine and getting a bag of chips or getting a Snickers bar, that you're getting something that will help you, not hurt you. And then let's say that you also took some shelf-stable meals and had them there on those days that maybe you were running late and didn't get a chance to make food, or you had plans and they changed and you had that shelf-stable meal there. So those are good. And we have some of those in the Shibboleth store. Spaghetti and meatballs is very, very popular and very delicious. So people love that one. All right, so let's come right here. We're going to click here and we're going to go to the restaurant guide. If you are watching this and you are not a Shibboleth member, let me just tell you, this is part of your value. So currently it is $69 for a lifetime membership. That's going to be coming to an end as soon as the 1,000 memberships are gone. And last time I looked, we were like right at 200 something. So that will end. That was just the 8th anniversary special. It was just a special. So part of your benefit, though, of being a member is the food library, the recipe library, and this restaurant guide. So first of all, it's laid out in a way that you can just see every restaurant listed, and then along with underneath it, everything that's available at that restaurant. So there you got A&W. Then you come down here, you got Applebee's, and you can see everything from Applebee's. There's Arby's and so forth. So it's just a big long list. But if you don't want to look at that big long list, you just want to go to Cracker Barrel, you can click over here on the right hand side, or you can click on Chili's, or you can click on Chipotle, or you can click on Domino's, Denny's, Del Taco, Dave and Buster's. You can just click on whichever one you want and you go directly to it. Let's see. Okay, but I want to show you a couple of things right up here. See where it says #1 rule for restaurant dining? This is just reminding you that any lean protein, protein plus fat, or shellfish can be eaten with a category 2. You can eat that and that's fine. But now all meat at a restaurant is a category 4, protein plus fat. And what that does is that keeps you from ordering it with energy, carbs, fruit, or superfoods so that you don't have the fat bus collecting fat. But if you just order meat with a fibrous carb, you're good at a restaurant. It's that simple. Every restaurant has that available. But we list out the 1 and the 7 specifically, just so that, gives you the full thought about it. But you have to also know all meat at a restaurant is considered a 4, even if when you cooked it at home, it was a lean protein or shellfish, okay? And then right here, this says all Mexican restaurants. So for example, if you wanted to go to Los Reyes or El Nopal or El Rodeo or La Parrilla or all the places, you don't look up each Mexican restaurant individually because there's just way too many of them with too many different names. So it's just all Mexican restaurants, and it lists out what you can have at those Mexican restaurants. Okay, so just for fun of it, because I am going to Cracker Barrel on Sunday, I'm going to go ahead and click right there. And if I wanted to see, there's a weight loss meter here too. So if I wanted to take this weight loss meter and just let me just see what's 0 to -3. Okay, so I can come down here. Look, you could even have egg whites and grits there. Now, of course, you wouldn't put the butter in there, but you could have egg whites and grits. Look at this. Well, let me click on this. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused. See, I was actually messing up right then. You know why I was messing up? I have to open it. I have to read how it's approved. Okay, this is a perfect pairing. So you may have up to 6 egg whites cooked in 0-calorie cooking spray, paired with a 1/4 cup of grits as a perfect pairing. No butter in the grits unless you use your own 0 butter spray. So guess what? Survival kit. You want to take that with you if you knew you were going there and wanted to have that. You may have up to 50 calories in approved condiments, but keep in mind that a lot of caloried condiments change the weight loss meter. So this is a 0 on the weight loss meter. Isn't going to help you, isn't going to hurt you. But if you start adding a bunch of caloried condiments, it could pop up into a category 1, okay, or 2 or something like that. And let's read this one about the toast. I'm interested. Go egg whites, grits, and toast. So this is actually a category 1 because the egg whites are a category 1. Category 2, they must use the right bread there at Cracker Barrel. And then a category 3 is definitely the grits. Okay, you may have up to 6 egg whites cooked in 0-calorie cooking spray, 1/4 cup of grits, no butter except your own 0-calorie butter spray. Oh, I see. Do you see? See, I felt like I was being tricked here a little bit. But I wasn't. I have to read this. 1 slice of your own category 2 bread. So this is survival kit. You would need to take your survival kit to make that be that 1, 2, 3. All right. You can make the weight loss meter better by choosing one of the following options for your category 2 bread: a 50-calorie tortilla, or 50 calories of Shibboleth high-protein brown bread, Bran Crisp bread, or Joseph's pita. You may use up to 50 calories in approved condiments, but keep in mind that a lot of calories and condiments may change the weight loss meter. Okay, so this is important. I'm glad that I opened that, and I'm glad that I read it, because this is not their bread. This is me bringing my own bread. Okay, so let's see. Let me see. Country vegetable plate. I used to order the country vegetable plate all the time. Betsy, I would say that that's after cooking. Country plate. You can have 3 category 2 vegetables with pintos. Okay, let's read this. You may have the country vegetable plate if you choose pintos as one of your vegetables and choose 3 category 2 vegetables as your other side. Do not get a full bowl of pintos, just the side portion of pintos, because a full bowl is 470 calories, where the side size is only 140 calories. You need to eat all of the pintos to get enough protein, and you have about half, and you can have about half of the other vegetables. Okay, so that's, yeah. So what they're saying is do a little side bowl. The other 3 vegetables, you would eat you could do half of each one. You're not going to eat the full thing. But don't you love this? They're telling you exactly how to eat that in a way that's going to keep you safe. I used to order this. Do you know what I got? I got fried okra, macaroni and cheese, hash brown casserole, and I usually did some green beans. That is a fat storing meal. And I thought, oh, I'm getting the vegetable plate. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. There's some sides mentioned and so forth. There's all kinds of things you can eat here. What did I order one time from here? Let's see. I don't really see it here, but I ordered a salad, some type of salad. It was good and it was approved because everything in it was approved and all the proper combo. Okay, so let's see. Anybody want to tell me a restaurant? I'll be glad to look it up. Most of the time, Popeyes and Wendy's. Okay, I'll look at both of those. Wendy's, I knew it was at the bottom. I'm gonna go to it first. Okay, Wendy's. We can have any meat and a green. You would obviously not eat their bread. Okay, Apple Bites, Dave's Single. Let's read how to order Dave's Single. Order it without cheese and sauce condiments, and replace their bread with your own category 2 bread, or break it up without the bread over a side salad. I actually like doing that a lot. I love a hamburger salad now. I make those a lot. Use approved condiments and limit them to 50 calories. So that's how you can get a Dave's Single. Let's see, grilled chicken wrap. Order it without sauce and replace their tortilla with your own category 2 tortilla. Use approved condiments and limit to 50 calories. And then this one's real popular, Wendy's chili with half a peanut butter sandwich. Let's see, what dressing do you like on your cheeseburger salads? I don't, Nicole. I'm not a dressing eater. I have never been a dressing eater. So I don't have that. I don't have that going on. I just eat the salad. Now, I have learned that I enjoy a little bit of salt and pepper on my salad, but I don't do dressings. Okay. And right here, so this is a perfect pairing. Now, I've never seen Wendy's make a peanut butter and jelly, but it says for the peanut butter sandwich, use 1 slice of approved category 2 bread with 1 tablespoon of approved peanut butter and enjoy it with a small chili. Okay. The small chili works too. Just a small chili by itself, no crackers. Now, if you like chili, Panera turkey chili is also approved, and Freddy's, the fast food burger place, its chili is also approved. Let's see what this summer berry burst fruit cup. Let's see. You may have these berries as a category 5. properly combined with a 1 and a 2. This will not work as a side with any of the meals from Wendy's, but it would work great to have alongside of a turkey wrap on category 2 bread from home if you need a little extra. This would be like buy berries from there and take them home. I wouldn't do that. But maybe you had you already had in your, you made at home a wrap and a proper wrap, and then you just wanted to run by Wendy's and get that little bowl. That would work. That would work. Taco salad. That sounds good. Half portion. So order the half portion without chips and sour cream. You can use up to 50 calories of condiments, keeping in mind that adding a lot of calories and condiments may affect the weight loss meter. Okay, Deb says that Skinny Girl 0-calorie dressing is in her survival kit. Poppy seed, ranch, honey mustard, or raspberry vinegar. Awesome, Deb. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look at Popeyes. Popeyes. So any meat in a fibrous carb, the blackened tenders, the jambalaya, and the red beans and rice. But let's read them. Blackened tenders. The blackened tenders with green beans. Okay, sounds good to me. And then let's see, jambalaya. Have the regular size alone as a meal, or you can add a small side salad with 0-calorie dressing to complete your meal. This meal must be consumed before 4 p.m. for best weight loss results. Red beans and rice. You're probably not eating the rice. Let's see. Have the regular size red beans and rice alone. Oh, as a meal, or you can add a side salad with 0-calorie dressing, have before 4. So I guess you are eating the rice on that. That's interesting. But look, it's a positive number. Yeah, the jambalaya and that were positive numbers. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that she shared that with you. That's funny, Nicole. Okay, and Chick-fil-A. So all of this is available at Chick-fil-A. Awesome, Sandy. Congratulations. Sandy says on Facebook that she went out to dinner tonight to celebrate their anniversary. Happy anniversary, by the way. And she kept it perfect. That is fabulous. And don't you feel good about it? That's great. Good. Okay, so right here we have 8 chicken nuggets with a side salad or other category 2. So, and it even breaks down some different ways to get better weight loss meter. You may have these category 2 with a category 2. You must have these with a category 2 so that you can have them with a side salad or approved category 2 bread or tortilla. If using condiments, you may use their light Italian dressing on your own approved condiments. So there's some dressing right there, Nicole, at Chick-fil-A. You use their light Italian at Chick-fil-A, but limit it to 50 calories. Never eat the croutons or crunchy toppings that come with the salad. These nuggets work as a perfect pairing with a category 2. So that is 8 regular chicken nuggets, by the way, 8 regular. You could also do 8 to 12 grilled, 8 to 12 grilled nuggets. And you can come down here, you see their grilled chicken fillet, you can do that. You can just have you can have their regular fillet too. There's their fried chicken fillet. You just don't eat it with their bread. And look, you can even have their spicy chicken sandwich. So there's all kinds of stuff listed there. Y'all just make sure that, oh, there it is, your spicy chicken fillet. Just make sure that you open it up and read it. Lemon kale Caesar salad. Let's read this. Order it without the lemon Caesar vinaigrette dressing or without lemon Parmesan panko. And you may have this as a category 2 salad. You may have up to 50 calories in approved dressing, keeping in mind that a lot of calories and condiments may affect the weight loss meter. You may have the salad without chicken, with grilled chicken nuggets, or a grilled filet to make a category 1-2 meal. Grilled spicy chicken to make a category 4+2 meal, or the breaded nuggets or breaded filet, regular or spicy, to make a perfect pairing meal. So there's a lot of options there that you want to think through. Let's see. Miss Nicole says, I tend to get carried away with eating out a lot. So personally, I'll be limiting it to my holidays. Yeah, that's a great idea, but it's so good to know if something happens and I'm out and about, I don't have to ruin my perfect days. That's right, Nicole. I love that thought process. I really, really do. Mary, I've learned that if I use a little less dressing each time, I've learned I don't need as much to be satisfied. I even do this with the 0-calorie dressings. I love that. That's a great tip too. Thank you, Mary. Wonderful. I love it. Okay, so what all I want y'all to do and know about this one is that we've got the restaurant guide that you should open it and read it, because if you need the pieces and parts to make it be what you want it, you might need to carry survival kit, okay? So then you just check that box. Now we're going to familiarize ourselves with WOW challenges. WOW stands for War on Weakness. WOW challenges are weird and wacky challenges where you determine in your heart and in your mind that you are going to meet that challenge for the day. WOW challenges are 1-day challenges. They can be done multiple days in a row, though, if you want to, but you accept and complete them for each one day. WOW challenges are great to practice exercising your self-discipline muscle to use after a holiday or for a perceived plateau breaker. They are designed to help you lose up to 1 pound in a day. Now, sometimes that doesn't happen, so don't get disappointed if it doesn't happen, but it kind of designed that way. You earn a badge for your first WOW challenge, and the number increases on that badge for each WOW challenge completed. Pick some of your favorites by hearting a specific WOW challenge to help you when you hit a wall, need to regain focus, or to challenge yourself. So I'm going to click here, and now we're in WOW challenges. To show you how to accept a WOW challenge, you simply click right here and you can watch this, and I'll be sharing my screen with you and showing you how to accept and complete that WOW challenge. And you'll see there's a search bar there. So if you want to specifically look for something, maybe you're wanting bio coffee, or maybe you're wanting to find Halo Top ice cream, you could type in those types of things and search around and see if you can find anything. Now, in these search features, they're not exhaustive, so sometimes you might have to search for different things. Which WOWs have you found successful most for weight loss? I have some favorites here. I actually don't do a whole bunch of challenges. I really just live regular Shibboleth most of the time. I don't want my life to be filled with challenges. I just wanted to learn how to eat and eat without challenges. I've done about 25 WOW challenges, and I've been around for 2 years. You too, Sheila. Glad you were here. I've been here. I've been doing this about 2 years, and I think I've done 25 WOW challenges. But the one that I do the most often, Deb, is the Mighty Muffin challenge, where you have a Mighty Muffin for breakfast, a Mighty Muffin for lunch, and then you have a Zaxby's grilled chicken salad for dinner. Without the crunchy things and stuff. That's the one that I use the most. Now, whether it's that successful for weight loss or not, I don't really know. And here's the thing, I'm in maintenance. I've been in maintenance for 2 years now. So, they get the weight back off of me after a holiday for sure. But I don't know. Sorry, I wish I knew the answer to that. I wish I knew the answer. The other thing, I personally would think that the ones that don't include a ton of bread, Deb, would be the better ones, but they're all so Travis has looked at the full and complete day. So these aren't like a lot of times these aren't meals that you would then go have like on a perfect day. It's wild and wacky kind of things. And he's looked at the whole day to determine if and you have that. Kathy, let me see. Let's see. Kathy, how does your aunt read things? it might, you might want to have her listen into things. Yeah, let me know how she reads things. And you might want to message me personally and see if we can get that figured out. Okay, she probably needs to listen to all of it. She might need to listen, but she doesn't have the internet. Don't know, Kathy. Message me and I'll see what we can come up with. Okay. All right. So these are the things that I've marked as my favorites. That's what that link is. And so this one I think is probably pretty good, Deb, for weight loss. The Beverly Hills Body for a Beverly Hills 1 and 2. Lots of options. See, there's 5 different options for breakfast and the same 5 options for lunch. And then for dinner, look, dinner, you're having the Chick-fil-A, or a category 1 lean protein meat with a category 2 fibrous carb vegetable. Yeah, I think this one was really good. Now, when you're doing a wow challenge, you can rearrange the way that you do them, like in order, unless it specifically says, don't do this after 4 p.m. All right. Okay. So this says breakfast, this says lunch, this says dinner. But let's say that you have this for breakfast and then you go to work and you and some friends go out to lunch and you go to Chick-fil-A. You can do this at lunch and then you can do this at dinner. You're welcome, Kathy. So you can rearrange the order in which they're done. But if you are looking at a wow challenge and you don't like a product in the wow challenge and you think, oh, I'll just ask them if I can do something different, choose a different wow challenge, because Travis has already laid these out in the way that they work with the products that he's saying work for that. So if you don't like that, you just choose a different wow challenge. And then you just want to come down and just kind of scan these things and make sure that you meet that. If you decide I want to do this Beverly challenge, you click the accept button and then you choose the day on which you're going to do it. I would probably go ahead and accept that morning if I knew I was going to do it right then, and you click the accept button. Now, sometimes people will say they're going to do the challenge, but then they don't accept it and commit to it until the end after they've completed it. But I kind of see that's a little bit defeating the purpose of making sure that you're challenging, okay, yourself. So I think it's kind of smart to do it in the morning. Do it in the morning, because then if you want to give in, you're going to say, no, I can't give in. Otherwise, I'm going to get a diet devil. You'll get a diet devil for not completing it. And, but honestly, the fact that you would get that should make you say, I'm staying perfect. I'm staying with my wow challenge. Okay. So you got to use these things to your benefit. Use that little diet devil and those little things to your benefit. And then if you happen to ever get a diet devil while you're doing a wow challenge, just know that that particular diet devil for a wow challenge will go away the next time you successfully complete a wow challenge. Okay. It'll make the other one go away too. So there's a little incentive to do the next one and keep that commitment to yourself. Now with a wow challenge, hold on. My brain was going to say something. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. Oh, yeah. So let's say that you accept the challenge in the morning and you've had your last part that you're going to eat for the day, and you want to, you're about to go to bed or something, and you want to go ahead and mark this challenge as complete. You go into your journal and you find the little challenge area in your journal and it'll say uncompleted. You click there and choose that you completed it. If you don't choose that you completed it, you need to click tap out. If you didn't meet it, you click tap out. Okay. So, but the reason I'm telling you this part is that the next morning you are going to get a notification or an email to complete the challenge. Whether or not you completed it the day before, that email automatically comes out. It doesn't not come out if you marked it complete. So if you already know that you've marked it to complete, or maybe you just want to double check, you can double check. But just because the email comes out doesn't mean that it didn't stick. That thing comes out anyway. And I just want to make sure that you knew that. Okay, so let me go back. See, you got hearts on here. I love that we can heart things. I'm going to look at my history real quick and just show you what my history is. My history just shows the WOW challenges that I've done. Yep, see, there I go. I've done, let me see. Yeah, I've done 25. I've done 25 WOW challenges. And look, muffin top be gone. Muffin top be gone. Muffin top be gone. Muffin top be gone. I do that one quite a bit. This turkey and cheese omelet, Kim's Cheesy Challenge. Obviously, I like that one because it was named for me, and I like omelets. There's a Mighty Muffin challenge right there. So a lot of the ones with Mighty Muffins in there that I do those. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. This is a special feature that I do not typically have, that I don't go over in Fast Track because it's really an advanced thing, okay? But it is fun. And since I am currently battling somebody, I'm going to show you this right here. So I'm battling Patty Bass. And so I'm clicking here. This is what a battle looks like. So there's my profile picture. There's Patty's profile picture. Shows you what cities we live in, our age, our heights, what our start weight was, what our end weight will be when we're finishing battling. We're battling for 3 days, and so we won't finish this one up until Sunday morning. We'll have to put our weight in Sunday morning, so it'll tell the end weight then, how many perfect days we've achieved. And then I actually gained half a pound last night, and she lost 2.5 pounds yesterday, basically. And so then if we have any walks, I don't know why my miles didn't go in there. I got to check that. I got a new Fitbit. I don't know why my walked miles didn't go in there. And then if I did any exercises, they would show up in there too. So this is really kind of fun. And you can see, I'm going to go back one page. These are the other people that I have also battled. And some I've won, I think 9, and I've lost more of them. So it really kind of just depends on perfect days, amount of weight lost, and all kinds of stuff. So that's a fun feature to our lifestyle. Let me go back to WOW challenges though. Okay, I'm going to click on my favorites again. And then let's look. So what a WOW challenge I think is really good for is, let's say that you're just having a desire for ice cream. And you think, how can I have a perfect day and eat ice cream all day? You can go in here and type in ice cream and then search, and then you're going to have 3 options come up. Then you read them, you do them, you're eating ice cream all day. You're probably going to lose weight. You're having a perfect day, and you've eaten ice cream, and you've satisfied that desire for ice cream without hurting yourself. So this is really cool. And this one's a real popular one. This one with the AHS pancakes. Okay, so you've got the AHS pancakes there, which are good, very good. You get those at the store. Now this one, we got tuna helper. So breakfast, it says skip breakfast. If you must have something, have a health-wise, high-protein hot chocolate or an Advocare cappuccino. For lunch, 1 package of Advanced Health System mac and cheese or 1 package of Advanced Health System fettuccine with 3 ounces of canned or packaged tuna and water. And then for dinner, you have the same thing, and then it gives you a snack or a dessert of Halo Top. If I was trying to meet my desire for ice cream, I wouldn't choose that one. There was not enough ice cream in it. But let's look at this one. WOW Ice Cream Challenge. This one right here is the one that's super popular. AHS pancakes or health-wise pancakes can have up to 2 packages. This is delicious. This is so delicious. Walden Farms calorie-free or sugar-free syrup, 0-calorie butter spray. For lunch, half up to 1 pint of Halo Top ice cream, Arctic Zero, or up to 2 cups of the Shibboleth ice cream, which is very good. It's made with Carbolite And then for dinner, you're having that same thing again. Hello. I think I might do that one. I really like it. I really like that. So these are wow challenges. The wow challenges are 1-day challenges. See, what's fun about Shibboleth? After you are familiar with wow challenges, you just go and check that box. Okay. What's fun about Shibboleth is that maybe you wake up one morning and you say, well, I'm feeling like this. We probably have a day for that. And you can meet that desire. It's not just this boring, I'm doing the same thing every single day. See, once you've learned all of the details and how to live the lifestyle, and then maybe you've learned about what a divine day is, or maybe you go and learn about Tiger 16, Tiger 24, Tiger 36. Maybe you learn about the lion and shark days later. These are 1-day days. So if you wake up one morning and you're feeling a certain way, and if you know how all those other days work, you can do one. And it just kind of gives you this fun change or excitement, still all within living the Shibboleth lifestyle. Okay, I hope that y'all have enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions. We've got just a few more minutes. Otherwise, we'll hop off. No need to belabor. But if anybody has any questions, please let me know. And Dr. Jim is doing our How I Overcame Food Addiction and Lost Weight webinar in 9 minutes. So please invite people to that. That's the class where we're really trying to give people who aren't members the opportunity to find out what we're all about. So that's what that's for. You're welcome, Sandy. So proud of you. Hope you had a great day celebrating your anniversary, but proud of you for having a perfect day on that. That's awesome. Okay, Nicole, just a quick one. Can ghee be used like butter on bread? I haven't purchased it yet. You can, but you don't want to go more than 1 tablespoon when you're using that. Does anybody else have an opinion about ghee? Now, so let me tell you what I do, Nicole. I use ghee for cooking purposes and swaps in a recipe when it needs butter. But on toast, I typically use Brummel and Brown yogurt butter because it seems more like a butter. Now that ghee, I just think it's really good for cooking. But yes, you can use it that way. And then you can also buy the 0-calorie cooking spray. Okay, Michelle says she does the same thing. And Stephanie, I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. I was going to say that it tastes better raw. Gotcha. Okay. Stephanie says that the yogurt butter tastes better too. So I use that butter for the ghee for cooking purposes. And then I choose to use a different butter for bread, for toast and stuff. And Betsy is saying that she uses it for grilled cheese. Yeah. I mean, anytime you're going to like heat it up and cook it and all of that, I say that's better. But some people may eat it. I don't know. But I do have some in my pantry because I like to cook chicken in it. So what I like to do is I take chicken, like tenderloins, and then I will throw them around in some Carb Quick that has some nature's seasoning mixed in it. Put a little bit of ghee butter in the bottom of a 9x13 pan. Let that heat up while I'm preparing the chicken. Well, actually, let me just tell you a secret. While my husband is preparing the chicken, he lets that heat up with a little bit of ghee butter in the bottom of it. And then we lay the chicken in there. And then halfway through, we flip it over. And that is really good. Really good. So I use it for more cooking purposes than eating just on stuff. And Kathy says that she uses the I can't believe it's not butter. Yep, I've got the I can't believe it's not butter in my refrigerator. And I have the Brummel and Brown yogurt butter. Teresa, you too. Have a great weekend. Yes. And I look forward to seeing you, Nicole. I saw that you got registered for class. That's awesome. Well, we're going to hop off. Please invite somebody to join you in the Shibboleth lifestyle. This is so much more fun to do with a buddy. So you're welcome, Stephanie. Thank you for being here. So let's just tell our friends about it. Every single person here has their own personal referral link. Hey, Deborah, thank you. Hey, you know what? Y'all hang on one second. I want to show you this. If you go into your profile, hey Anna, let's see, when you put that on your chicken tenderloins, how do you count the carb quick since it's very little? I just count it as a 2. I count it as a 2. But you can still have another 2 next to it. Okay, so to bring a friend along with you in this lifestyle, I'm in my account. If I click on referrals, which is right here below my picture, you're welcome. I'm glad you're here, Anna. Makes me happy. There's your link. You've got a link right there. You all have a personal referral link. So if somebody says, hey, I want to do this along with you, just grab that link and send it to them. You actually get 5% of the price that they pay to get into Shibboleth to spend in the Shibboleth store. Okay, so it pays to share. All right, we'll see y'all later. And tomorrow night, we're going to wrap up this week's Fast Track. So please join me tomorrow night at 7:30. Bye, everybody.